The judges immediately. Give land, please. Pretty sure I've given all of this stuff away already. Yep. Oh no, that one I haven't. It's a big province. But this will keep you quiet for a long time, so fine. Also, Novgorod can go to the Burghers once I've actually cored it. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff to core. We're going to wait until we got that. Oh, especially as it's force march. I do rate myself some force march. Encroachment of the Schlachter. It's hard to monitor everyone all the time, and the boundaries between individual land properties are often grounded in old traditions or documents written in the landscape. When the landscape may have looked quite different. For someone with the right resources, this can be exploited. A number of prominent Schlachter families have used the considerable influence in Warsaw to get away with expanding their properties considerably. So now he Sax becomes Schlachter, or I can say go screw yourself. Where's this? Noe Sax. That's probably down here. But then again, maybe it's not. Noe Sax. Oh. It was pretty much right where I was looking. Demand the land be returned. Damn right. Seems like Kazan's getting through. Oh, flipping hell! I hadn't even noticed that. Yeah, it would definitely seem like Kazan's getting absolutely annihilated without that alliance. Can't wait for the estate changes in Dharma, yeah, me either. I really liked the estates in Mio and Taxes. That's definitely something I want to get further into. Once I understand a bit better what the hell's going on. One of my generals just died. We'll get a new one then. I'm getting so few people. I'm currently on a minus 75% manpower recovery. Like, we look strong, but we're actually super fragile right now. I really want to get rid of this elected government. I don't like it. Democracy is bad, yo. Level 2 stability cost mod, but I've already got level 3, so I don't particularly want that. Conversion successful. Good. Good. Oh, they even changed the name of Novgorod to Novgorod. Cool. I liked it when Sweden and Brandenburg weren't trying to murder each other. Ooh, nice. Venice is having a really good game. I hadn't realised how much of Italy they'd taken. I don't think I've ever seen Venice do this well before. Although they did lose Crete. Cossack aggression. It's beyond my control. Can't be helped. Boys will be boys and all that. Right, Moravia. I should probably try to integrate you at some point. I really need to do something about Urs. Can I, like, buy it from you? Yeah, Austria is kind of weak. Who's the emperor at the moment? Alsace. Well, okay then. Austria did switch to Protestant. We do still have a couple of our reformed brethren around. Venice is reformed! Hell yes, Venice! Bro! Yeah, we definitely need to become a defender of the reformed faith. Costs 500, doesn't it? You know what? I'm going to take a loan just so I can do that. Even more morale. Monthly war exhaustion reduction. I hadn't realised it gives that. Tech is more expensive, but worth it. Wait, Novgorod convert already? No, I didn't. Oh, I got a second missionary because I'm the defender of the faith. Ah. Venice alliance incoming. Yeah, maybe. Except I really don't want to look too far that way. Or marriage of Moravia. Yes. Ooh, good. And there was something else I needed to double check and I forget what it was. Right, foreign air. Carillion. What culture is Carillion? See, Slavic. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh well, the alliance with Sweden isn't going to last as long as I'd hoped. Know what I learned this week? If you accidentally personal union your vassal, they insta-integrate. When can I get the tech? Soon, TM. And that should also give me some more production efficiency. Yeah, corruption is also a problem. I should probably start trying to root that out rather more aggressively. There it is. Booyah. Now I'm quite far ahead of time in everything. My Diplo advisor just died. Do I have any half prices? No. Diplo comes from the Schlachter? Yes. Can't use that for another 2 years though. Oh, I could also do a raised Cossack host, which I should do. Right, we'll just hire a cheap guy. Use him just in the interim. Rebels. I could help with rebels in Brandenburg. They won't mind. It'll be fine. And are there any other things I want to do for you? I could give you another 20% morale. It'll cost me 0.7 a month. Yep, do it. I can subsidise their armies. Well, that's 10% of my manpower. No, if anything, I want to take your manpower. Knowledge sharing. Huzzah! We'll do that. We do want to enforce religion, because they should be reformed. Which also means they can now raid the whole of the Catholic world. You know what? I am going to subsidise their army. Why not? And even with the 50% from the enforced religion, they still absolutely adore us. So this is all good. Cannon fodder. It appears our country is getting rather empty and lacking in a very important resource. Cannon fodder. Fear not. While we may lack this resource, one of our subjects has plenty of it. So Moravia can give up manpower. Or I can lose some prestige. I'll take the prestige hit. Warbird! Thank you very much for the resub. 11 months now in a row. Blimey, thank you so much for that support. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And hope all's going well with you. Haven't spoken to you for a while. Reading. Yeah. Help them convert their capital if they can't. No, they're doing it. They're fine. Do they have religious ideas? They have religious ideas. They can help me convert stuff. Oh, Truce of the Ottomans has ended. Oh, what fun we could have. Ah, you're the army that already has maximum cavalry. In which case, I need to send you down to one of these. Oh, King just died. But I do have the 445 in charge now, which is nice. And he's Midas touched, so he's the exact opposite of the predecessor, who had the -10, and suddenly, look at my income, just explodes. Sweden's going to break their alliance. I'm okay with this. Go ahead and break it. You are holding some of my people hostage, and this cannot be allowed to stand. Cyprus protected by anyone? Nope. But I have no interest in Cyprus, they're not Slavic. The veto itself was merely the most obvious symptom of a political disease that went far deeper. The first veto was not repeated for 17 years, the second not for another 10. Then it became endemic in parliamentary life. The right to cast a veto grew into fetish, particularly amongst the minor Schlachter, who saw it as a symbol of their personal involvement in the Commonwealth, as well as the ultimate guarantee of their freedoms. That the king viewed it differently is obvious. One should know that policy-making in Poland was not frozen because of the power of the veto. The king had to create grand compromises to ensure that at least an acceptable outcome. However, as the Polish society slowly lost its consensus, it was harder and harder to reach a compromise. It was especially cumbersome when planning and scheming had been going on for many months, and suddenly in the last minute of passing the proposal in the Sejm, someone rose and threw a veto. Then again, sometimes the proposal actually passed. That's good. That's really good. Until the death of this guy, and he's in his 30s. Oh, 42. And his heir is also Midas. Oh, it was the heir who was Midas touched. Right, yeah, he has the construction cost reduction. I'm not going to accept your royal marriage because you're about to break your alliance with me. I could feed the Night Cypress, that's true. I could even just do it myself. No, it'd be quicker for them, wouldn't it? I can invest in a new technology and I can instantly gain 2 innovativeness. 9 years ahead of time. I think I'll pass. But I will invest in some more military power. That'll do. And I still have some cores to do. The one I really want to do is Novgorod. Right, Sweden broke the alliance. That's a real shame there, Sweden. Wouldn't it be a shame if suddenly all of the armies of the Commonwealth were to suddenly just become alive? Actually, there's no way that we're going to get through here. So whichever 2 of you I sent that way, don't go that way. Although I will be coming after Sweden with basically no manpower. They have 42,000. But their army is like a 5th my size. You know, I'm going to build a... am I? Yeah, I'm going to build a spy network against Cyprus. Oops. No, I need one against Spain. Sweden, don't I? Yes, I do. Yeah, I have a truce, I know. I'm just going to position my armies up here for no real reason. I'm sure they have nothing to worry about. We're just doing military exercises on their border in preparation for a future war in these cold, turgid climates. Do I still have a loan? Yeah, just one. And I am still rooting out corruption, though corruption is going down fairly fast. I'm going to spend 5 ducats a month on this. I have a free diplomat now. I do. You have rebels again. Dude, keep it together. Time for a spy network against Kazan then, seeing as they're imploding anyway. Our efforts to maximise trading profits in the area of Malopolska has borne fruit in the province of Lublin. Entrepreneurs have managed to greatly increase the output of draperies and found new markets in the capital for the processed goods. Cool. And now I'm actually starting to earn some manpower, which is lovely. I am the greatest power in the world. I thought I'm only just ahead of the Ottomans. And then there is a huge gap between me and... Wow, Britain just grew by 300. What just happened there? They must have just taken somebody's colony or something. Aachen, Dithmarschen, Clev, the Knights of Norway. Oh, they probably just took... Yeah, they probably just took Vinland or something. And they rivaled me. Well, alright then. There's nothing you can do against me and there's nothing I can do against you, so that's the most pointless rivalry. Scotland still exists. Oh, it does. The Isle of Man. The Isle of the one Scottish man. Right, now I can go ahead and core Novgorod. Glorious. And then with that I can say, give to the Burkhas. In fact, Moscow I could also give to the Burkhas, and I think I shall. Riga. Really? Riga's not? Okay, I'll have to fix that. Memel is already. Gdansk is already. Lublin isn't, but I think I shall. I actually quite like the Burkhas being relatively powerful, because they increase the production. Smolensk is currently clergy. Smolensk is not going to be clergy. Smolensk is going to be Burkha. And with that, the Burkhas have probably just become like the most influential faction in the nation. Yep, they have. Well, I think you owe me some stuff then. Like some money. Although that's on the verge of not being peaceful. And I need to give some more land away to clergy again. Oh, actually. No, I haven't gained any more steps. Alas. Done. And do I still have any states left to give out? No, I've done them all. Can the Commonwealth into colonies? They could, but it's not the direction I want to go. Okay, now my economy is starting to recover. It's just too bad that buildings are costing more. Because I'm sure that there are numerous buildings that I could be building at this point for quite significant amounts of return on investment. Could actually be focusing trade. Nah. Well, Kiev is already pushing basically all their money forwards, which is good, because that's going into Krakow and Novgorod, and Novgorod's being pushed mostly into the Baltic, though I could really do with a third merchant, because Krakow is also pushing most of their money into the Baltic, so we're making a decent amount from trade, I think. Brandenburg caught me. Disappointed! Well, the general died. We'll hire a new one then. Oh, level 6 shock. That'll do. Alright, so clearly Olonets is ours. It's obvious. It's what everyone's always said. Like down the local pub in Sweden, they're like, you know what, Olonets, it really belongs to the Commonwealth. We have no right to it whatsoever, they should just come and take it. Ooh, a war. Brandenburg is requesting we come to their aid in the conquest of Stralsund against Lubeck. War they've started. Lubeck's allied with Bremen, Hamburg, and Holland. Alright, let's do this. Boundary dispute. Press it. So, Ryzan. How you doing? Independence guaranteed by Kazan. I'm pretty confident that Brandenburg's armies are going to be sufficient for this, but I actually kind of want Brandenburg to lose some troops. Because I want a certain province in Urs to not be quite so Loyal. Sedgwick supports Karl Ferdinand von Habsburg, who is a 643. I heartily approve of this choice. Versus the 302. Yeah, we can have a Habsburg, that's fine. Especially as he's industrious, so that's even more goods produced, which will actually mesh rather nicely with my goods produced modifier. Oh, actually, I'm going to lose a chunk of change when this age finishes. When does this finish? It feels like it's been going forever. Like, I already have another 833 points. It's when the next institution comes, isn't it? Which is global trade in 1600, so we have another 10 years. So I need to build all the markets. And the knights have tacked up. Good. And actually the Baltic's not far off being the most prosperous. Genoa 38. The main thing I could do anything about that would be to start steering Constantinople north. Can I attack Hungary? I can, but they don't have any more Slavic territory, so no real need. These are all Hungarian. I have no interest in them. Right, Kazan. Ah, we still don't have a CB against Kazan. Sweden, though, we still have a truce. Damn. 92. 2 more years. Ryazan, you were the one I was looking at. Guaranteed by Kazan, who would not join the fight. Yep, free land. Shouldn't have done that border dispute, should you? Oh, I've lost some missionary strength. How's Brandenburg doing? Not great. But this is actually... Wow, this is a bigger fight than I thought. Brandenburg, Circassia, Hungary, Moravia, Munster and the Knights versus Lübeck, Bremen, Hamburg, Holland, Memmingen, Nassau, Ravensburg and Thuringia.